Okay guys, let's now continue with question 13. This is an exponential decreasing function because it's a negative on the exponent. So it will be decreasing going up 2 units. So I'm just going to do the sketch right here. It's decreasing going up 2 units like that. This is just in a sketch. From here, we need to say that if it's bounded. It is going to be bounded because this has a horizontal asymptote happening right here. So that is a horizontal asymptote, so it is bounded. Now it is going to be bounded below because the horizontal asymptote is below the graph. It doesn't have extrema since it goes all the way up. It doesn't end, so it's not extrema. And we said that it doesn't increase. This is decreasing. So decreasing, no extrema, bounded below. Question 14 is an ln function, equation. We need to solve for x. There's a plus, so we use product. We're gonna multiply the x minus 9 times the x. Then we're gonna distribute. So ln of x squared minus 9x equals ln of 3. And I can see that there's an ln in one side, ln on another side. We can cancel them out. So I can just have x squared minus 9x equals to 3. No more ln's. Subtract 3. And I try to factor it out, looking like for numbers that gives me 3. Or negative 3 when I multiply. And negative 9 when you add them, but there's no numbers. We said in class that if you cannot find the numbers to factor it out, you will use the quadratic formula, which is this one. You plug it in, so a, b, and c is 1, negative 9, and negative 3. So x equals, I think this one you can do it. I'm just gonna do the setup and then you can just do it. And then after you simplify, you're gonna get 9 plus or minus the square root of 69 over 2, and I will leave it like that because I want like exact answers. So 9 plus or minus square root of 69 divided by 2. So that is your x using the quadratic formula, and we used it because we couldn't factor it out. Don't forget, if there's 2 ln's, they cancel out. Okay, so that is question 14. Question 15. E to the 2x minus 8 e to the x minus 20 equals 0. We're just trying to make it equal to 0. This is when you were trying to use a quadratic function instead of an exponential. So we did like several problems in class. So this will become x squared minus 8x minus 20. I'm just using the substitution. Remember that x was e to the x. And then equal to 0, and then I'll try to factor it out. For this one, I could find the numbers. There were negative 10 and plus 2. For here, I get 10. For this one, I get negative 2. But remember that the x was e to the x. So I'm going to have to go back, and instead of x, I'm going to put e to the x equals 10. And e to the x equals negative 2. And to solve for x, you do ln of 10 and ln of negative 2. But ln of negative 2 doesn't exist. The natural log of a negative number or the log of a negative number doesn't exist. So this one is the extraneous solution. this one is the only solution for the problem. The extraneous solution is because the ln of a negative number doesn't exist. So you only have one answer there. Okay, so now we're going to do 16. I'm sorry, for 16 we do quotient rule because there's a minus. So ln of 5x squared plus 5 divided by 2 equals ln of 5. I have again ln here, ln there. They cancel out. So I only have 5x squared plus 5 over 2 equals to 5. I'm solving for this x right here, so I need to multiply by 2. So 5x squared plus 5 equals 10. Subtract 5 from both sides. Divide by 5 both sides. Square root both sides, and whenever we square root we get a positive answer and a negative answer, and the square root of 1 is just 1. And again, if I plug in positive 1 and negative 1 in this x right here, I'm gonna get a valid answer. I'm not gonna get something like negative. So both are my answers. So that's 16. (17). Solve for b. b is on the exponent, but first I need to get rid of the minus 2 and I need to get rid of the 2. So I am going to add 2 to both sides. I'm going to get 2e to the 2b plus 5 equals 7.3 plus 2, 9.3. And then I'm going to divide by 2. So e to the 2b plus 5 equals 9.3 over 2. Okay, whatever that number is, whatever the number is, 9.3 divided by 2. And then I have an e. The exponent is the variable that I need to solve for. And I have an e, so I need to change it to ln. Ln of this fraction equals the whole exponent, which is 2b plus 5. To solve for to leave b by itself, we subtract 5 and divide by 2. So the answer should be ln of 9.3 divided by 2. Subtract the 5, divide everything by 2, and you will get your b. Done. You can leave it like that, or you can put it in the calculator to get our answer. Okay. So now we are going to do the last one. Solve an exponential equation. First of all, I notice that I have fraction. The 1 over 16, I can change it to 16, but I must put it as a negative 1. 16 as a negative 1. And don't forget the exponent, which is x plus 5. Equal. The 1/2, it's a fraction, obviously. I can put it as just as 2, but I need to put a negative 1. And don't forget the exponent that I already had, which is negative 2. From here, I'm just going to distribute the exponents, like I'm just going to multiply like that. So then this becomes 16 to the negative x minus 5 equals 2 to the positive 2. But 2 to the positive 2 is 4. Now I need to find common base so I can solve for x. Common base is 4. So this 4 will stay. And the 16 can be rewritten as 4 squared, right? Because 4 squared is 16. Exponent negative 5 minus 5. Distribute. So 4 to the negative 2x minus 10 equals to 4. Then I can finally have the same base. I'm going to equal the exponents to each other. So I'm going to have negative 2x minus 10 equals, it doesn't have an exponent, we can say that it is 1, so it's 1 plus 10 divided by negative 2 divided by negative 2, x equals negative 11 over 2. Done. Okay, so that's it for the review. And then your last thing to do, it says 19, study the word problems done during the breakout rooms. Those word problems were the thermometer one. That is the main one that you need to study. But that's it, guys. So this is the review, study, and the test will be on Monday. Have a good weekend.